can't believe this has been a great year for horror in general, whether it be video games or movies and whatnot. But for us gamers, there's still some great titles that you should be excited for, looking forward to in the upcoming days. As always, there will be games getting new release dates throughout the upcoming weeks and showcases and events and whatnot. By the way, there's construction working right next to where I'm recording, so I would like to apologize for that. But without wasting more time, let us jump into it. Bam! The first one is Chronos New Dawn, releasing in just a few days on 5th of September 2025. From the developers Bloober Team, aka the developers of Silent Hill 2 Remake. It's actually quite crazy. They've done the impossible. But now they're back with an original title, it's a new IP, and me personally, I really hope this one works out for them. The gameplays, the trailers, they give this eerie feeling, a mixed match between The Thing, Dead Space. You can see a lot of love that they have, and so I'm really excited for this. This is going to be a new take from them on horror, but it's also going to set up how, if they were to be given a new Silent Hill, let's say in the future, we know that they're doing the remakes, how would they handle it? But yeah, Chronos New Dawn gameplay looks amazing. There are already 2-hour gameplays already on YouTube. You can check it out. Make up your mind if you want to play it or not. Me personally, I will be playing this day one. Then of course it is my most anticipated horror game. Matter of fact, my most anticipated game at the moment, Silent Hill F. Releasing next month on 25th of September, which is the week of Tokyo Game Show 2025. But a brand new entry, a very risky entry. A lot of people are claiming. There's a lot of controversy surrounding it. We'll talk about it in some other video. But taking back to its root, Japan. 1960s Japan to be exact. We play as Hinako in this beautifully translated town. Now the combat might not be to some people's taste, but me personally, a new direction for Silent Hill. With the Ryukishi 07's take, story, it's gonna be a phenomenal, heartwarming, heart-wrenching, gut-wrenching, heartbreaking, all kinds of emotional story, and we are here for it. Anything related to Asian horror, I am so there. They do horror so much better. It's so intimate and personal whenever Asian horror, whether it be Thailand games, Taiwanese games, Singapore games, Korean games, or of course Japanese games. So we'll be here for it, playing it day one, my most anticipated one. If you're a fan of Dark Deception here on the channel, you would love this game. We should definitely check this one out because why? We have a precedent. Silent Hill joined Dark Deception universe, albeit an alternate universe, but we gotta check it out anyway. Then the month after that, on October 8th, this one was a surprising one by Sweet Carol. A beautifully hand-drawn Disney-esque horror game. Looks beautiful. You know I'm a sucker for hand-drawn stuff. You know I love the side-scrolling stuff. There's still niche for it. There's still players hungry for that kind of game. From the looks of it, very intriguing story. Now we showcased the gameplay and the trailer in one of our events, so it's only right that we talk about it here on the channel. By Sweet Carol is something that we will be checking it out. You should too if you are a fan of games like Detention from the past, or if you're a fan of games like Fran Bow. I know they're not exactly the same, but I'm just giving you the gist of if you played or seen those, you should definitely check this one out. Then a few days after this game, it's October 10th, and it is the time for Little Nightmares 3. Now, me personally, I haven't made many videos on Little Nightmares 3, and for right reasons. There wasn't much that I wanted to add to the conversation, but as we get closer to it, there are things that I want to talk about it. But one thing I will say, the discourse surrounding the Little Nightmares 3 and Reanimal has been an intriguing one, to say the least. But the way I see it is just two different things gunning for something different. Although they are both co-op, although they both like trying to expand their own thing, and although tonally one might be a little bit more mature than the other one, we can still look at both and be like, are they sequel, prequel? Like, there has to be a connection between the two. But no, Little Nightmares 3, Journey of Low and Alone in the Little Nightmares universe. It also helps the fact that the comics are releasing, there are other multimedia stuff in this universe, so it helps expand this universe. So we will be playing it regardless of whether it be 6 or mono or Low and Alone. I actually prefer it this way, that we have new characters. Wouldn't mind a cameo or two, but at this point in time, we just want Low and Alone to shine. I'm seeing a lot of theories about one betraying the other, but I hope they don't go to that route, because we've already been down that route. That has been crazy. Let's not do that again. And the final one that have a concrete release date is Tormented Souls 2. Tormented Souls 1 was a sleeper banger. It only makes sense that we get the second one. It's all about the love letter to horror games from the past. If you're a fan of OG Resident Evil, Silent Hill, and all those good stuff, I would even throw in titles like Fatal Frame, Siren, Blood Curse, because you know what? Why not? This will be a game perfect for you. It's not exactly Crow Country. Arts are completely different, but yeah, you should keep an eye out on this one. Then let's talk about the one that has a late 2025 release window but don't have a concrete release date, and that is Routine. This game, when it was announced years ago, I had my eye on it for such a long time. And that is why when Gamescom, they showcased this trailer, I was in disbelief. Having a game like this, or a game like L, where they keep showing you stuff but you don't actually believe it because that has been so long and the development has been good. Like, compare this one with the first ever trailer we got, or even a couple trailers ago. It looks completely different, so I'm cautiously but ridiculously excited for it. That doesn't even make any sense. If I'm cautious, how am I so excited for it? That doesn't even make any sense. But I'm really looking forward to this one. Routine is one of my top, like, most wishlist horror game from like years ago, and the gameplay that we've seen from Gamescom did not disappoint one bit. We will be here checking it out, cautiously optimistic, and if you're a fan of Alien Isolation, Outlast, this should be on your list as well. Of course, I'll be playing the gameplay from IGN or whatnot, and if you want to see the full uncut gameplays, links will be in the description, you can check it out yourself. And finally, we're going to end this. Of course, we don't have Bendy this year, probably going to move to 2026. Well, who knows actually? The title is set to reveal tomorrow at the time of this recording. We might get 2025 release date, but unlikely. FNAF, not happening this year. Same goes for some other indie or great titles. But what we will say, not Chapter 5, but Dark Deception Enhanced Plus and Super Dark Deception Chapter 2. Let's talk a little bit about it in detail. Super Dark Deception Chapter 2 has to drop this year one way or another. We know that they're aiming for this or next month. It was confirmed couple days ago on Twitter. So Super Dark Deception Chapter 2, which is a 2D version, 16-bit retro, kind of sort of remake of base 3D Dark Deception. So one should be looking forward to it regardless. And then there comes the Enhanced Plus stuff. The Enhanced Plus stuff is the key because it is our gateway, it is our bridge to Dark Deception Chapter 5. I am probably not going to hold my breath for Chapter 5 to drop this year, but one can put the stock into the fact that Super Dark Deception Chapter 2, first, this month or next. When I say this month, I mean September. Follow that a month or two after, maybe November or December, you get yourself Enhanced Plus. Us horror fans are eating good. There's so many great games to look forward to every month, so we're gonna be busy for the next few months. 2025 is ending on a very strong note. Susu for more 100k. Help your boy expand into more other territories of horror, because I love me horror, and I'll see you in the next one.